Hey everybody, and welcome to my third of 3 videos about the Nikon FM10. This one is going to be very brief. It's just going to talk about the lens. The FM10 includes a kit lens when you buy it new. It is an AIS lens. It's equivalent to an E-series lens if you're familiar with Nikon lenses. And it's very much like an E-series zoom. It has focusing from infinity down to about a half meter, whatever that is in feet, 18 inches, I think, give or take. And then some macro capability, which is it's not full macro, it's not a one-to-one magnification, but it will give you some extra close-up oomph when you're taking pictures of things. And this lens is very, very sharp in the close-up range, and definitely has good close-up capabilities. And unlike many zoom lenses, the close-up works across the zoom range. So you can do a close-up at 70 down to 35, and at any one of the focal lengths, the close-up works. The wide open goes from f3.5. Now there are a couple things to bear in mind. Let's zoom this out to make this a little bit easier to see. So there are 2 red lines right here next to the index. At the base of the red line here, there's a yellow dot, and at the base of this one, there's a green dot. So for instance, if you are focused, let's say, at 0.7 meters at 35, and you'll notice that the 35 is also green dot, 0.7 millimeters, aperture is f3.5. At 70 millimeters, yellow dot, slightly closer than 0.7 meters, f4.5. So the yellow dot tells you what your aperture is when you're at 70 millimeters. The green dot tells you what your aperture is when you're at 35. And if you're at 50, it's somewhere in between. So f4 effectively is your wide open at 50. So f3.5, f4, f5, 4.5. And at 50 millimeters, you would be focused somewhere between the green and yellow dots. And that doesn't affect your images. Typically, you're not going to be conscious of that when you're taking a picture. It's just something to understand that the lens works a little bit differently. And the lens meters properly. Regardless of where you are in the zoom range, it understands what to do without even having to talk to the lens electronically. The meter coupling tells it what it needs to know. Another thing to bear in mind with the lens is that as you focus, the front rotates, including the front ring. So if you're going to use graduated filters, you want to use graduated filters that rotate so that you don't change your focus and then all of a sudden your graduated filter is out of alignment. Same thing with polarizing filters. And that's the lens. It is a very sharp lens. I was incredibly impressed using this lens by how easy it is to use, how sharp it is, and considering that it's an f3.5, how bright it is in the viewfinder. And so Nikon did a very good job of selecting this lens for this kit. And that is it. That wraps up my Nikon FM10 videos. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below. If this video was helpful, please leave me a thumbs up. That lets me know I'm making content which is useful to you. If you have thoughts or suggestions for other videos, let me know. I'm more than happy to make those if I have the equipment and the technical know-how. Oh, if you'd like to subscribe, you can do that from the subscribe button. And one last thing, thank you guys for watching.